Dubai residential price index. The graph you see here is the chart of average prices per square foot. 2007, 2008, so we reached to the high. Those were the crazy days. 2007, 2008 was the time you buy a property in the launch. In the morning, the price is different with the noon, and noon price is different with the afternoon. Because when a developer starts releasing units in a launch, 9 o'clock, they release, let's say, a batch of 100 units at a price. Then when they reach to almost finishing that batch, before releasing the next batch, they increase the price by 3% or 5%. And then by 12 o'clock, they release the next batch again. So they used to increase the prices, right? So when your token is called around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, your price is already higher than by 20% higher than the price of a person. Sometimes, yeah, 15-20% higher than the price of another gentleman who was in the same queue with you from Tuesday until Saturday to buy that property. So it made sense for many of those guys to buy in the secondary market from these guys who bought in the early times between 9 to 10 or 9 to 11 with a 5% or 10% premium. So what happens to this guy who bought at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning is that, let's say he paid a check, he gave a check of 5%, okay, which is going to go to the accounts the day after and hit the bank the day after tomorrow, right? But today he is getting 5% premium for, let's say you have given a check of 200,000 dirhams. Today you get 400,000 dirhams, and after 2 days 200,000 will be deducted from your account. That is why people were waiting in the queue from Tuesday, from Wednesday, until 2008. So in July 2008, financial crisis came to the USA. People were talking about financial crisis is coming to Dubai, and nobody was expecting this to come to Dubai because prices were increasing day by day. So, but I'll tell you my personal observation, my personal experience. What we saw in 2008, in summer 2008, was that the properties that we used to sell like this were not getting buyers. They were not easy to sell anymore. Like the villas in the Springs, villas in Meadows, or apartments in the 6 Towers in Dubai Marina, or apartments in Burj residences, which were always very easy to sell at high prices. And the closing prices were always higher than the asking prices, which is the case these days in villas, no? Closing prices are higher than the initial asking prices. They were not easy to sell. So this is what we felt. And everyone was saying, okay, this is summer. Then after summer, we will have the cityscape. After summer, we had Ramadan. After Ramadan, we have cityscape. After cityscape, during cityscape, everything will be good. Everything will be back to normal. But during cityscape, everyone saw that again, there were no buyers. And there were a lot of supply in the market. We were facing a huge oversupply. That is how Khalil, prices started to drop so fast that in many areas, many properties lost 67 to 70% of their value. Palm Jumeirah garden home from 25 million reached to how much? 5 million?
5 to 6.
So in many areas, many properties lost 70% of their value. I remember I bought a 1-bedroom in Tanaro in the Greens for 1.7 million, and I was happy that I managed to get it. And next year it was sold for 850,000, just in a matter of 6-7 months. So this was due to the global financial crisis or recession.